Hey art friends, today we're gonna finish all the characters for Teen Titans Go, right dude?
Yeah!
Yeah, who do we have left?
Cyborg!
Alright, Chuckers, you got your marker?
Yeah!
We hope you guys are gonna follow along with us. If we go too fast, you can always
Pause the video!
Yes, you can always pause the video. Alright dude, we're gonna use 8.5 by 11 piece of paper right out of our printer, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna use it, we're gonna have it vertical because we're gonna draw him standing up. And so that's vertical this way, right? Mm-hmm. Horizontal this way. And also we're using a Sharpie, right?
Yeah.
Why do we like Sharpies?
It's because it could show up on the camera and you don't erase with it.
Yes, we like drawing, not erasing, right? All right, dude, you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start with his head up at the top, and we're gonna draw the rest of his body below him, but we're gonna start up here, right in the middle of the paper, but towards the top, okay? And we're gonna draw 2 circles, and they're pretty close together, not too far apart. You got it all straightened up?
Like, I got it all straight and then
Then you messed it up?
messed it up again.
All right, so we're gonna draw the little circles. They're gonna be close to the top. Here we go. One's for one eye, like that. And then we got his other eye right next to him, like that. And this one's red, right?
Yeah.
And this one's his eyeball. And we'll put a little circle inside of that for his pupil. And then we'll color it in. And we can leave a little white dot if we can fit it in there. Good job. Okay, now let's draw his nose. We're going to draw a little V right here between his eyes. Okay, and then on the edge, good job. And then on the edge of that V, we're going to draw little lines that come in for his nostrils, the side of his nose. Good job. Okay, now let's draw his mouth. And we're going to draw a little smile. We're going to come straight below this eye, and we're going to go kind of almost past the other eye. Okay, so here we go. Draw a little smile like that. See how we're right below that one, and we come almost to the edge of that one, that eye. Good job. All right, Kate, now let's draw the bottom part of his mouth. So we're going to have his mouth open like that. Good, and then we can draw a little line on this side of his mouth. And then we're going to draw a straight line across like that. So you can see his teeth. Nice. All the way. Perfect. Good job, dude. Okay, and then we'll color in this side of his mouth corner. Nice. Okay, now let's draw the top of his head. We're going to go right above his eye, right here. And we're going to start there, and we're going to just draw, it's not too curved, but we're going to come way past his eye on this side. Okay, see that? Mm-hmm. We'll come. Good job. Okay, now let's draw this side of his face. And there's a little cheek bend in the line that comes over here. Okay, so we're going to come down over here and then down like that. There's a little bend, and that bend could probably be a little bit lower. The next time if I were to draw this, I would draw that little bend right there down here closer to his mouth. But that's okay. All right, and so you want this line to go past his mouth so that we can draw his chin down here at the bottom.
Mine's all the way up here.
Yeah, oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, so that point we would draw, next time we would draw it down here. But let's draw this line a little further down so we can draw his chin in there. Good. Okay, now let's draw this side of his head. We're going to draw a little line, comes down, and then we're going to draw his earpiece in there. Good. Okay, now let's draw a short line at the end of that. And we'll draw 2 lines that come down. And they come close together. They kind of start pinching together towards the bottom. And then we'll connect them down at the bottom. So that's his earpiece. Good job. And then connect it. Good. And then we'll draw a little line inside. Good. Now let's draw, we're going to imagine this line coming through and then out the bottom. And then this is going to be for his jaw. Good job. Okay, now let's bring another line that's diagonal from here, and we're going to go right to the edge of his mouth. See where that stops? Right below the edge of his mouth. Good. Okay, and then we can turn it this way, and we're going to connect these two lines with a curved line like that. Good job. Okay, now we got the shape of his mouth, or the shape of his head, but let's get those little details in there, okay? So he looks like a cyborg. Okay, so we do his chin. He's got little armor on his chin, so we can draw two lines coming up in his chin and then connect them at the top. Good job. Okay, now let's draw his mask, or the part that goes over this side of his face. We're going to draw a line that comes down his forehead, right between his eyes. Good. And then this line is going to come right under the red eye, and it's going to come really close to the side of his mouth. Good. And then we're going to connect this line all the way down to his chin. Starting to look like him, huh?
Yeah.
He looks super cool. Okay, now we got one more line that comes across and goes through his eye and into his earpiece. Good job. What are we missing on his face?
Eyebrows.
Yeah, his eyebrows. So we do a little curve at the top of this, kind of the top of his head right there, and another curve on this side. Good, and then we'll draw a line up on on the inside of his eyebrows, and then we'll connect the top of that short little line down to a point on the other side, and then color him in. We did it, man. It's totally cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It looks just like him. Should we keep going?
Yeah.
All right, let's do his neck next, okay? So we're going to come over here. We'll do a little a line coming out the side of his chin. And then we're going to do another line over here that's going to come down to the same distance over here, coming out the back of his jaw, right there. Good job. And so see how these two lines, they end at the same. Yours came down a little further. That's okay. Looks good, dude. And then we're going to connect these with a curved line like that. Good job. Okay. Now, so the bottom part of his neck is armor, but the top part is skin. So we'll draw a line that divides the armor and the skin. Good. Good. Okay, now let's draw his shoulders. So we'll come back up to his chin right here, and we'll curve line down to the side. We want to leave some room for his shoulder armor over here. And then we're going to come in between. So in between this line and this line, we're going to do a shoulder line over here too. Good. Okay, now let's start on his shoulders. So we're going to draw another curve, kind of like this one. And we'll draw like that. So we come in over here and then out the side over here. Good job. Okay, we're going to do a short little line. Comes down. Good. And then an upside down V. And then we're going to draw another curve over here that comes down to the side of his shoulder. And then we're going to connect these two at the bottom. Good. We got his shoulder armor on there. Good job, dude. Okay, now he's got a little bolt right here on the side. So we just draw a little funny shape. Right there. And then we'll do a little circle inside of it that we can fill in. And then let's draw one more little bolt over here. Good. Okay, we got that shoulder done. Let's come over here and let's work on his chest first, okay? And then we'll finish this shoulder after. Okay, so we're going to draw a curve here for this middle, kind of the middle plate on his armor.
Okay.
So right below his chin. Okay, now we're going to draw 2 lines that come down from that. Like this. And they kind of come closer together at the bottom. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and then we'll connect them at the bottom. Good. Okay, now we'll connect this middle piece to his shoulder over here. He's got a lot of different puzzle pieces, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of different lines because he's a machine. Okay, let's keep going on his chest piece over on this side. So we're going to do a big curved line over here. And we're going to jump around a little bit. Hopefully we won't get too confusing. But this line's going to come past his chest piece just a little. Right there is good. And then we'll come down a little more and in. And then we're going to come back up. Good job. Okay, and then we'll come down on this side over here to match kind of the other side of that. And maybe we might have, if we were to do this again, we wouldn't come down as far. So this line could stop maybe right there, but we'll keep going because we're practicing, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got another line over here on this side, and then we'll connect this into here. Good job, Chuckers. All right, Kate, we'll put another line over here, and another line over here. Good, and then we'll connect. So we'll bring this line. Imagine it's coming through his armor, and it's going to come up to there. So it comes through that chest piece and continues through to his shoulder. Good job. He looks awesome. Okay, now let's do the shoulder piece on this side. So draw a little line that comes over here. And then another line that comes down. And then this side is going to, we want it to kind of match this side because it's the same shoulder piece. So maybe come down a little further. There you go. We'll have a little small line here. And that's for this little upside down V, and then we'll connect them. There we go. Okay, now let's draw this bolt over here on this side. So draw a little funny shape. Then we can fill it in, a little piece inside of it. And then let's draw this bolt over here on this side too. Like that. Nice job, man. We got half of them done. You having fun?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do both of his arms next, and then we'll do his body after that, okay? So we're going to draw a short line here. And this comes down a little shorter than what we have over here. And then we're going to continue this line down further. Okay, so this is going to be his bicep. Good. And we may have to extend your paper again, huh? All right, so we'll draw a curve there at the end of this short line. Okay, and then a little line that comes down and matches this length. All right, you got it?
Yeah.
Good job. And then we'll connect these two.
There.
Good. Okay, now we're going to bring a curve that comes this way. See how this line curved that way? Then this line's going to curve this way. Comes down. Oh, I love how big your cyborg is going to be. Okay, now this side of his glove is going to come down and match the length over here. Good. And then we can connect those with another curve at the bottom. Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to draw 2 more of those curves right above that one that we just did. Okay, and then we'll draw the little detail. This part is he's gonna be fun to color because this part's gonna be blue, like a light blue. It's like computer parts. All right, okay, now let's draw his hand on here. So we're gonna draw kind of a square U or a square hook. Okay, and then we'll draw another line that comes down further. Remember when we drew Starfire's hand?
Yeah.
It's a lot like that, except it's square, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we'll draw another kind of square U that comes up almost all the way to his glove. Okay, so we got 1, 2 fingers, right?
Yeah.
Let's draw how many more fingers? 3 more, right?
100.
100. That's too many. So we draw 1, okay, 2, 3. Awesome. And then the last one comes up and connects into his glove. Perfect. Good job, Chuckers. Perfect. Okay, now let's jump over and let's do his arm on this side. And we're going to match a lot of the same things that we did on this side. Okay, so we draw another line out over here. It's about the same length that we did here. Good. And then we'll come down here and we'll draw the other line. And then this one we want to come down to this length. You got to come down a lot further, huh? That's good. Okay, and then we're going to draw that same curve right here. Draw it over on this side. So what is this called when we match one side with the other? Do you remember? Symmetrical.
Yeah.
Because this arm's the same as this arm, right?
Yeah.
Except it's just like a mirror image.
Yeah.
It's flipped. Okay, so we drew this little curve, and then we're going to draw another curve that comes down to the same length as that inside line. Good. And then we'll connect them at the bottom. Perfect. Okay, now let's draw this curved line here that's going to come across. It's going to come across over here on this side. Good. Okay, and then the outside line for his glove is going to come down and match that one. Those are really long. That one, for some reason, got a little bit longer. I like it, dude. And then we're going to connect the bottoms. Good. And we'll do the same thing, the same detail. 2 little lines, 2 curved lines that match this side. And then the detail, the blue detail over here, the little computer chip on his glove. Whatever that's called. Awesome. Okay, now let's do his hand on this side, okay? We'll do the same. Do a little squared thumb. Then we'll come down longer for his fingers. Got it? Mm-hmm. And then square, and then back up. And then how many more? 3 more?
100 more.
It's too many. 1, 2,
3, 4,
100.
5, 6.
You're going to be counting for a long time, dude.
8, 9, 1,000.
That's a lot. All right, we got his arms in there. He looks super awesome. Now we got to draw the rest of his body, huh?
Yeah.
And we need to extend your paper. So let's do that right now. All right, checkers. So all we did to extend your paper was we got a few extra sheets of paper, moved them down, and then taped them right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, ready to keep going?
Yeah.
You got more space now. You can finish him off. All right. Okay, now let's do his stomach. So we're going to start over here, and we're going to draw, it's kind of a V-shaped or a VU-shaped. We're going to draw a line that comes here, and then we're going to draw a line that comes over here, like that. Then we're going to connect the bottom. Good. And then let's draw this cool, he's got a cool design in here on his stomach muscle. Okay, so we'll draw a kind of a U shape right here in the middle. It's kind of a square U. And then we'll connect the edge of that to the edge of his stomach. And then the same on this side. Good. Okay, and then we can connect here and here. And then a line right down the middle so it looks like he has stomach muscles. Awesome. Okay, now let's draw his legs. So we're going to draw the outside of both legs, okay? And we're going to stop just kind of right where his fingers stop. And then we'll do the same on this side. And those can be the same length. Got it. Okay, now up here we're going to split his legs in the middle, and these lines just come straight down. And then I'm going to make these lines come down just a little further than the outside lines. Okay, and then let's draw his kneecap. So we'll draw a little line here. We could do these at the same time since they're symmetrical, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, that'll kind of speed things up a little bit more. And then we'll connect those with a U on both sides. There's his kneecaps. Okay, and then let's bring these inside, the two inside lines down a little further. Okay, now we're going to connect his kneecap to the edge, the inside edge of his leg. Good. Okay, now let's draw the outside of his boot on both sides. Got it? Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's draw the inside of his boot, and that's going to come down. It's a big curved line on both sides, come in. And then this is going to be his heel, or the end of his boot, okay? Okay. All right, so now let's draw his toes. So we're going to draw a curve, a bigger curved line. We've kind of been doing a lot of these little lines that T at the end of a line. So we did that over here. We did that here on his kneecap, and we're also doing it here on his toes. Okay, and then we do the same over here on that side. Okay, now let's draw his toes. They're going to come down on both sides.
Okay, we're drawing his big toe.
His big toe. Now we're going to do the same on this side. And pause the video if our art friends at home, if you guys are stuck or we're going too fast, you can always pause the video to catch up. And connect the bottom. All right, you're catching up. Or you're staying with me, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do another line that comes down on both sides. And then this is going to be the cool, like, kind of bottom part of his boots. So we're going to draw a line that comes in on both sides. And then we're going to draw this cool design, okay? So watch this. It's going to be a square M. Up, over, down, up, over, down. And then we'll connect them. So do the same over here. Up. Almost like an upside down castle. Or like the tread on his boots. Yeah, that looks awesome. It looks really good. Got it. Keep going. Good job, man. Oh, forgot to come down. There you go. Perfect. They're perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, then let's connect the bottom of his boots. Okay, right here and right here. So these lines bring down just a little bit further so that they're closer to the bottom here, right here. So come down and then we're going to connect them in. Yes.
Oh,
good.
Yeah, I see what I did wrong.
That's all right. You could fill that in right there. You could put a little. Yes, just like that. There you go. Yep. And then on that side, connect it in also. Good. And then let's draw the bottom of his boot on the back. Good. And then he's got this shape on the back of his boot that we're going to fill in. After we put a little circle inside it. Man, we're getting really detailed, huh? Mm-hmm. So fill everything except for that circle. Now there's more black pieces to his armor. So his arm right here, and his arm here, and his leg, and then also the side of his stomach. But we're going to use oil pastels for that, so it'll go a little quicker, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's get our colors picked out.
Okay.
All right, checkers, we got our colors picked out. We're going to use black. We got a red. We also got a light gray. We got a brown. And then we also have this light blue. It's called a pale blue. And our art friends, you guys can just use colors that kind of match those. You don't have to use the exact same one. And there's no special shading or special tricks we're going to do with coloring. So we're going to fast forward the whole thing, and then our art friends can pause it when we're all done so that they can match what we did. Okay?
Okay.
All right, you ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Let's do it
Right
now. Chuggers, good job on Cyborg, man. He looks super awesome. I love that you drew it bigger than mine. I think it's totally cool because I think the bigger that you draw something, the cooler it looks. And so it's totally fine that you had to extend your paper to fit him in. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah.
It's okay that our two drawings look a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
It's okay that they're not exactly the same because what's the most important thing?
To have fun.
Yes, to have fun, and you had fun?
Uh-huh.
We hope you guys had a lot of fun also with us. And remember, if your drawings don't look exactly like ours, that's okay too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the most important thing is that you really did have fun. And be sure to check out our other Teen Titan Go characters. We've drawn them all, the main ones, right?
Yeah.
We've drawn Raven,
Beast Boy.
Beast Boy,
Cyborg. Well, yeah.
yeah, Cyborg, Starfire.
Starfire and Robin.
Yes, and Robin. And they were a lot of fun too, so be sure to check them out. And then also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.
Bye, friends.
Oh yeah.